So I started playing around with white paints to do a whitewash. Whitewash is historically done in some of the homes of the 80s, and I've seen it in a couple different places. And mainly you can get very pastel-ish type of colors. And I wanted to just see what this would look like on a guitar. So guitars use a lot of heavy figured woods. What's going to happen? What does it look like? What kind of color schemes can I play with? I know it's going to lighten up the colors, but what does that look like? So that was a little bit of white paint on a figured piece of maple. It dries, and let's go ahead and put a coat of wipe on poly. Wipe on poly is the clearest of all finishes outside of like a sanding sealer. So we'll put this on and see what it looks like. And it's definitely got a different vibe to it, a little bit brighter. So I'll put 2 coats on here, see what it looks like. And it definitely has a different type of look. So let's put this on a flame maple guitar body. So this has got some nice figure. I will take the white paint, squirt it on here, and rub it in. Pretty simple process to do this. We'll definitely pop out that grain in a different type of way. Now I've used wood bleach before, but really wasn't happy with that. Didn't like what it did to the wood itself. So this whitewashing is just another way to get different coloring out of figured tops. So we'll put 1 coat on, then do another coat, get it to really soak in. Run the white all over the body. Clean it up. Make sure then I've got it even all over the place. Get a towel and just wipe it off. Got a couple spots wanted to clean up here. Go ahead and make sure it's all nice and clean. That's about halfway dry. And this is fully dry. You can see that nice white popping out. And of course I'm going to try and do a little bit of a burst with this. So I'm just going to sand off the center here. I've got some 600 grit. And see what this looks like if I just remove a little bit of that top coat. So we'll go ahead and sand this off. And again, do it in sort of that teardrop-ish shape. And then we'll take that wipe on poly again and rub it in here. And here you can see really got an interesting look, really brightens up that top. Just another way to play with coloring. Got a couple videos that I'm going to show here next that have different tints across the coloring. But this is actually looking pretty cool. Definitely lightens up the top a little bit, but keeps that figure. And again, that wipe on poly is a very clear liquid, so it's not going to get any yellow into the wood. And you can see just on the sides, just a little bit of a fade, sort of fades the figuring out a little bit. That's not ideal, but pretty cool nonetheless. So here's whitewashing, guys. See you in the next vid. Thanks.